Good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's live. My name is Jayashree. I'm from the Chennai branch of Europe Study Center. So we've been conducting a lot of live sessions pertaining to all these free options that is available in European universities. And today, yet another live session where we are going to tell you about the opportunities that you have in Europe and the benefits that you can have in European universities. So that's what we're going to talk about. So today I'm going to tell you about we have already spoken about compared to other countries why Europe is the best, why you should consider Europe as your study destination, especially in 2026. Like this is the most important factor here because I'm sure you will you are aware about all the things that are happening in English speaking countries. So they are not welcoming. Especially all the countries, they are not welcoming international students. Indian students are not welcomed in many places, right? So there are a lot of policies, things coming up every day. Today we are going to talk about why Europe is the best and why you should consider Europe as your study destination. So the topic is the free education roadmap for 2026. What is the reason why you should consider? Okay. So as I told you, we are here for a very long time. So we have a lot of branches across India. We are taking care of Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore and Bangalore. So these 4 branches we send many students every year, around 1,000 plus students that we send every year. And most of them are now going for bachelors. That's a good thing. And most of the bachelor students, I have all girls. So girls are going for bachelors. It's such a good thing. So so many students are preferring to go for bachelors and we see it as a very good thing, and because they have a lot of opportunities. You go for 4 years and you get 1 year stay back option. Eventually you can apply for PR. So and you have better opportunities than going for masters. So yes, bachelors are highly welcome here, and masters, of course, students who are pursuing bachelors here, you can also apply for masters. So let me just quickly open the presentation I have today. So where we are going to talk about the free education roadmap, what all that you have to know. We'll talk about that. Okay. So first thing, as I told you, we are here for a very long time. So we have 15 plus years of experience in the industry now. So every year we send around 1,000 plus students, and among the 1,000 plus students, 30% they go for bachelor's level, and the rest of them they go for master's level. So we have a lot of branches and we are taking care of Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore and Bangalore. And we focus only on the European universities. We don't apply for any other options here. Only Europe is our focus. Primary focus is only on Europe. And Europe's top ranked government universities, public universities is what we apply for. Okay. And we don't work on commission basis. When it comes to European education or any education, there are many agents and consultants now. So what they do, they'll have tie-up with specific universities and colleges. They'll give you only those options. But here in Europe Study Center, we do not work on commission basis. So we target and apply to all the public universities in Europe. So that is our main, that is why we are here for a very long time also. Because our main intention is to apply for the universities in Europe. So no agency and consultancy will give you options in public universities because they will not get any commission from them. So we apply to all the public universities in Europe. So that is why we have this transparent model also. We apply for public universities and we'll tell you what are the benefits that you have here. We do not work on commission basis. We do not have any tie-up with specific agents or consultants. So that is why we are here for a very long time also. So what does this free education really mean? We'll talk about that. So when it comes to free education doesn't mean that it's a scholarship or a waiver thing. Okay, it actually means that you will get the education as a fundamental right. In Europe, education is considered as a fundamental right. And as an international student, we are also eligible to have that free education. They call it as EU and non-EU. So when it comes to European Union, you have this 29 countries when it comes to Schengen area. So you can see the map behind me. All the countries in blue and green here, they all come under a common visa zone. In Europe, the common visa zone is called Schengen zone. Under the Schengen zone, there are 29 countries. And you will get like one common visa for 29 countries. So the countries in orange, this UK and the Ireland, they are not a part of Schengen zone. So the rest of the countries, they are a part of Schengen zone, and you can travel during the study period. Even if finding opportunity is always good, so you can explore, find opportunities anywhere you want. So that's how it works. Okay. So we focus on the public universities in Europe. So we do not focus on any of the private universities. Only public universities is our focus. Okay. So this free education doesn't mean that they are giving like no scholarship or waiver. This means that wherever we go in Europe, as the local student, they can study for free, and it is extended for the international students as well. So you can also do the same free education there. That means like there is no tuition fee, living expenses that we need to take care, and this is free education mainly because it's government funded. So it's not like private oriented, it's government funded. And it is the same system, as I told you, for the local students as well as for the international students. They are offering the free education for them. So the tuition fee is like as low as like zero tuition fee. That means like complete tuition fee waiver. And some places you have this tuition fee, even though there is a tuition fee, it is around like 3 lakhs per year onwards. Okay, so that's how it works. And see, if you are looking for some students, they come and tell me that ma'am, I'm not looking to study, I'm just looking to have fun. So I don't want to go for 2 years, I just want to go for 1 year, is what they say. But we don't even recommend students in that way. So if you are really interested to go and study, if you are looking for a focused environment for studies, not like the flashy infrastructure and all, also the accommodation, food expenses, if you're looking for like possible options for you, yes, we can do that. And definitely it's not an easy admission. So when we talk about free education, it's not for everyone. It's highly competitive. It's a competitive process. There are like many documents required, and it's not a very shortcut and easy access for you all. So if you really have an intention to go and then do your education, if you want to develop your skill set, then Europe is a place for you. Okay. So 2026 is very important because there is an increased competition. See, as I told you, like many places across like all the English speaking countries, there are new policies, there are many new issues also coming in now. Every day like we see like a lot of issues coming in now. So there is an increased competition in Europe. So people are like coming towards Europe now. So you will have to act faster. So there are many policies and many process change also like happened in Europe now. So the sooner you start, it's always better. So the competition is higher. That means like you will have to start early, and then you have to plan early, and you have to enhance your profile also. So to do all of this, like you have to approach us early, so which is very important. So the options are very limited now, and there is high demand for English programs because most of the programs in Europe are English taught programs. So people think that they have to learn the local language and all. It's not the case. So you can you can directly go and start your studies in English. So that's what we also suggest. And you have to start early. Anything that you want to plan, it's a very critical year because, as I told you, the competition has increased, and many deadlines are also like very nearby. You will have to start early. So the sooner you start, it's always better. And see, first thing what you need to have here is the right mindset. Okay. Some people, when they come and meet me, they tell me that I see some problems in other countries. That's why I'm preferring Europe, is what they say. So this should not be the case because in your mindset, people are thinking about other countries, and then they are taking this as an option. No, not like that. You have like lot of opportunities there, and you need to you can do your own research. I always tell the students, like don't just take this country because I'm saying it. You have to take it because you have a lot of benefits into it, and you have to do your own research to understand that. So yes, definitely you have to do that. You have this right mindset, like to study abroad, and when it comes to Europe, like you need to understand like what are the benefits that you have, and the right country. As I told you, have like 29 countries options with you, which is the right country for you that we will help you out with. Okay, we will help you out to shortlist all the possible options for you. to decide which is the best option, we will also do that. Okay, so do come and take the counseling. We spend around like 1.5 hours with each and every student. So we will also do that for your profile, and we will help you take up a wise decision. Yes, this is the right destination for you, and we will give you like 2-3 country options, and we will apply parallelly to all the options and decide. Okay, so and then like the university type, when you come and ask me, like we focus on public universities. We do not apply for private universities. Certain countries, if I say like the options are very less, they'll ask me like, ma'am, then we'll go for private universities. No, that shouldn't be the case. You have to apply for public universities. The benefits that you are going to get in public universities is far better than the benefits that you are going to get in private universities. So you have to apply for a public university, and we have like 29 countries options. You're not just applying for one country there. So 29 countries that we have here, and we focus on the top universities. So we don't apply for all the options in that particular country. Any country we go, we apply with the top universities. The number 1 or number 2 university in any particular country is what our focus is. That's how like we apply also. And also the financial planning should be there. When people say like they are going to plan for education loan, like we will give options accordingly. We'll see their profile and we'll analyze the profile, and then we'll see the options accordingly. So that's how it should be. It should happen. And the timelines are very important. Some universities, they have like cycles of applications. The first cycle application, second cycle application, and if you apply in the first cycle, you can save a lot of money in the application fee also. Also, like the first cycle students, they get like more preference as well. So you have to plan early. So many students think that, ma'am, I have time till April, I have time till May. May is the deadline, April is the deadline. Why should I start now is what they ask. But to understand the requirements the university has itself will take a longer time. Okay, so you will have to make sure that you have all these requirements, you have all these criteria to apply for. To prepare those requirements, to prepare this documentation is another job to do. So you cannot plan everything in the last minute. So you have to plan as early as possible. So do approaches. I have students who have like finished 8th standard and they have come here also. So yes, so you have like options, so you need to plan accordingly. Okay, so timeline is very important. So then the right mindset is also important. So if you are education focused, that's what I keep telling you guys, like should be focused on education. I get students coming in asking for some short term programs, and they say like, I just want to go there and come back. No, that's not how it works. There is no shortcut here. You should be focused on your education. And then you have to prioritize quality education. Okay, the quality is more important than anything that you are going to look for. Okay, and people ask me a lot of questions like about food also. I get questions like whether there is any dorms over there, or do they cook for like if somebody is there who can cook for me. I'm more focused on food. They say like that. So, but if you're really focused on education, this is the place. But if you're looking for somebody to at the back all the time, no, you have to be ready to do everything independently. So that is important. And culturally also, like you should be willing to adapt. And be that be a new language or the customs or weather, social norms, everything that you'll have to adapt. Culturally also. And if you have a long-term career thinking, if you want to have your career in the European country or European companies, if you are looking in that way, definitely Europe is the place. Europe has like lot of industries and they need more people also, and this will definitely help you. And education, going for masters or bachelors is actually the right way. So you will get a European degree, which in turn is going to get you all the things that you're looking for. Okay, so you need to have this kind of mindset as well. And the country selection, you have lot of countries, 29 countries are there, which is the right country. For this only, like we do this profile analysis, we do profile evaluation, we evaluate the profile, we see like how strong is your profile and what are the options that we can give it to you, and what are the options you have higher probability with. So we will look into all these aspects and then only we'll give it to you. Okay. So some of the popular countries are Germany, France, Italy, Austria, Finland, Hungary. There are also other countries like Sweden, Netherlands. There are many other countries. So we will give you like all the possible options along with the money that you're going to spend over there. Okay, and we will help you decide. So in general, we are not going to focus on only like one country or one university. We will apply to 2-3 country options parallelly. Have the offer letters on the table and decide where to go. That is how that we are going to plan. Okay. And also, if you see public universities and private universities, there is a lot of difference. So private universities, you have high tuition fee, okay, and then like you will see these ads everywhere. They'll call you for bachelor's or master, some programs that they will create ads and they will put it. Public universities, you will not see that. They target like international students because you are ready to pay more money, and quality standards are completely variable. So, but whereas in public universities, you have high quality education and government funded and supported. That is why we always say like, it's all like free education, or like it's very low or zero tuition fees, and research driven academic experience and experience that you will have. Why? Because any university, if they want to start a particular program, the related field company should fund for them. So whoever is funding the program, they will decide the syllabus, and that is how the syllabus is all like updated every 6 months. And the focus is mainly on the quality. So you will not see anybody like doing any marketing and all, because the focus is on quality. And majorly like European institutions that they have, it's all like they offer like full program. Like there is no shortcuts there. You have to go for a proper bachelor's program or a master's program. So there is no like shortcuts over there. That is also there. So why public universities, they are like dominating in Europe. In Europe mostly there are like public universities. Why? Because in Europe education is treated as a fundamental right. So any people who are there, like it's a fundamental right for them to get education. So they are building it as a non-profit model there. Okay, it's not, we cannot even say it is a business. It's a non-profit model there. But in India it's not the case. In India, education is more like a business, right? So it is all like it's all like that. So we have to pay more money, and we have this thing like wherever there is more money, there is high quality. So that is not the case there in Europe, and it's all like industry and research linked programs. They have like deep connection with the industries. It's all like industry connected programs. Research centers are there, innovation hubs are there, and strong government investment is also there. And most of the universities, they are all in global rankings. The practical exposure, and the most of the Nobel Prize winners are like you can see are people or professors associated with these sort of like top universities. That's how it works in Europe. And you don't have to worry about learning the local language. Learning the local language, it is up to you. If you want to learn, yes, of course you can learn. But it is not mandatory to study in European public universities. Be that be bachelor's, master's, or if you go for a PhD level also, it is English taught programs is what they have. Okay. Here in Europe Study Center, we focus on bachelor's and master's. PhD is another level game, like where they offer completely for free, and they even pay you to do that. So for that, like the research topics and everything, they consider all of those things, but we cannot do that. So we are doing only bachelor's and master's. So in all fields, engineering in all fields, IT, business, science, humanities, and everything that is there. And no local language required for academics. You need to understand that very well. You need to understand that. I usually have this people come and tell me that this statement that I get it from the students, that I don't want to learn the local language. That is why I am not considering Europe, is what they say. But that is actually not the case, because local language is not required here. So you have like a lot of programs, they are increasing early, and you have programs for all the departments. Anything that you are looking for. We don't do medicine, we don't do clinical programs. Other than that, anything related to engineering and business, we are doing it. Okay. So the eligibility criteria, what we have here is anybody can apply. There is common misconception is there that if they have backlogs, they cannot apply. If the marks is very less, they cannot apply. If the marks is less than 60, less than 70%, they cannot. Nothing like that. So it is not only for toppers; it's for the average marks. Even if you have between 60 to 70, you will have options to apply. Okay, and because relevant is important, very important. You have to align your course. Whatever that you have studied in your bachelor's, you have to align that course for your master's. Okay, the field you cannot change. It is definitely not possible in public universities. Many students, they ask like whatever that you have studied, you get like they look for like non-relevant courses. So that is completely not possible. You have to go for only like relevant courses. Okay. So the documentation is very important. It will definitely take more time to complete all your documentation work. That is also one of the reason we say like start your process as early as possible, because the documentation will take more time. We have to evaluate we have to see whether everything is correct or not, and we'll ask you to change it if it is not good. So you have to get all the required documents in a proper way, in a particular format. It's there for each and every documents. We'll help you out with all of this. So even if you have like gaps, it's fine. Gaps or backlogs is fine. So it is accepted. You don't have to worry about that. Okay. So this is the cost breakdown. You can see the reality is you pay around like the actual fees around. Some universities, they don't charge anything. So that is why we say like free education. Even if there is a tuition fee, it's around 3 lakh per year onwards it starts. The living expenses as low as 30,000 for a month in Indian money, and depends on the country, it can go up to like 1,000 euros for a month. And then the insurance is there. Health insurance, some universities, countries, they provide insurance on their own, that we have to take like general insurance before you go from here also. And the semester fees will be there. Even if you have a free education, there is a semester fee which is around like 100 to 300 euros for a semester, which will cover your transport pass, and then the admin expenses will be all covered. So overall, if you see around like 15-20 lakhs, you can complete your entire studies. Okay, that's how it works. So the part-time work, that we do not suggest students to go for part-time. There is a legal eligibility is there. So every week you can spend around like 20 hours to do the part-time. But as a study center, we do not recommend students to go for part-time. So this is also one of the selling points. US and UK, like not only all the English-speaking countries, they use this as a selling point. They'll say like you can work 20 hours per week. 1 hour you can earn this much. And then like within 1 month you can earn this much. This can be used for your living expenses, is what they say. But that's not the case here, because as like the tuition fee, the 1 year tuition fee that you pay to the English speaking countries is the entire amount that you will be spending for 2 years. So we will not recommend students to go for part-time. We do not do that actually. But legal eligibility is there. Legally you are eligible to work for like 20 hours per week. Some countries you can even work for like 30 hours, 40 hours. You can even work full time and study. That is highly possible. But as a study center, we are not recommending students to go for it. Okay? Right. So, and the financial planning is also required, right? So I'll tell you, like, if you plan your finance properly with the right country and the university choices, you can avoid your educational loan. Completely you can do that. And also you have to be very like you should be giving more importance for the university or other course rather than the country that you're looking at, because we have a lot of options here, and we will give you all the the budget that you will be spending for 2 years. When you come for a counseling, we will give you all the options available for your profile along with the money that you're going to spend. Okay, you have to avoid like unnecessary high fees going to all the private universities, which is not going to help you. As we always say, like, go for the public universities which has more benefits. Okay, so these are all the common mistakes that you need to avoid for 2026 intake. First thing, you are applying too late, because missing deadlines, you will always lose a year, because most of the programs are available only for the September intake. So if not this September, then you have to wait for the next September. So that's like 1 year you are like losing, right? So which is very important. So don't apply too late, come as early as possible. And also like ignoring country-wise deadlines. Each and every country have different cycles of application, different visa processing timings are there. So you cannot like ignore country-wise deadlines. So don't think that okay, for Europe this is the time that I will go. Don't have this like predefined mindset that I have time, so I will go very late. No, don't have that. Most of the deadlines are very nearby. You have to start as early as possible. And choosing universities via Instagram, this is happening like most of the time now. I saw one reel talking about this particular course, this particular university. So I will go there. No, don't choose that. Do your own research. Okay. Also, assuming that high fees means high quality. So don't do that, because public universities, they offer free education or like low tuition fee, but it's very difficult to get in. Okay, so it's vice versa. Private universities, they charge more, but it's easy to get it. So you have to understand like where you want to go. So these are all the common mistakes people are doing it. So you should not do that. Alright. So this is like the I just want to clear some of the confusions that students have. People think that free education means low quality with poor infrastructure. Definitely it's not the case. It's high quality and then world class education with world class infrastructure that you will get. The reality is basically it's all like government funded. So you like all the top universities are government funded. You have like more benefits there. So and then people think that only toppers with 90% can access these programs. No, nothing like that. You have options. We have options in all the places. So we have to, as I told you, like you have to come here for the analysis. Get your free profile evaluation and then decide on this. Okay. All right. And then these are all the deadlines. Deadlines are very, very nearby. Some deadlines are very close. First cycle applications are going to get over by Jan. France also like by Jan or Feb you have to start. We have to finish actually. Italy also like by March it will get over. Finland like Jan end or February first week it will be over. Hungary also like Jan end or Feb it will be over. So you will have to start like as early as possible, 6 to 8 months before. So you have to prepare your SOPs, documentation, language test, everything is important. So for all of this, I'm repeating this. I know I'm repeating this because you have to start as early as possible. That is the only way for getting your process smoother. This is the only way. Even it's the admission process or the visa process, start early, as early as possible. Okay. So these are all the final takeaways that I want to tell you. Free education in Europe is actually real. It's not a myth. It's not a marketing. It's government funded option given to all the international students. So you have to plan more than your marks. So you have to have this early preparation. You have to choose the right option. And then the documentation at the last minute is never going to help you. You have to start as early as possible. Okay. And if you go to public universities, you will not spend more money, but you get more returns. You get like better proper options, better industry connected programs, and better job opportunities are also there. So you start early and then you will take a better decision. So you have to take your action now. These are all some of the student interviews that we have taken from our students. We have posted like 100 interviews, and this is one of the best playlists that we have here in our YouTube channel. You can see for both bachelors and masters, and there are like 100 solid interviews are posted here. Okay, go to YouTube and type Europe Study Center. Under the playlist you can see this student interviews playlist, and this is actually the best. So make use of this. Okay, watch this interviews. You will understand like what I'm talking about. Almost all the countries that we have covered here, so you can actually like go through that. So this is the end of my presentation, where you can see the contact numbers of all the branches. These contact numbers are listed down in the description also. Connect with us. We are all on WhatsApp on all these numbers. So connect with us, and then we will tell you like what you can do further and how we can proceed further. We will help you out with all of this. Okay. So that's it. So I think you've got some idea about European universities. And I'm like, yeah, we conduct a lot of sessions, so I'm sure you know about it. So you have to take action now. That's the main agenda here. You should I see like many students now coming and asking for options, and they have not even applied for passport. First thing that you need to do here is like, even if you are going or not going, doesn't matter, please apply for your passport. That itself will take some time, right? Even if you say it's coming in like 1 or 2 weeks now, but still like it's important, because without passport you cannot apply for exams. Like if you want to apply for IELTS exam, passport number is required. So without that you cannot apply for it, right? So getting the dates for these exams, it's not very easy now, because we are already in January. So by September the classes will start. August or September first week you need to leave from here. We require at least 3-4 months for visa process, right? So July, June, April, May, we need to spend these months for visa process. So we are actually at the right time. So January, February and March is what like we have, and most of the deadlines are by January itself. So we have to start as early as possible, and this is the only way you can look into all the options and decide. Okay, this is the only way that you will have like ample time to do anything you want. Supposing that you want to apply for educational loan, you need time for that. After getting the offer letter, you need to plan and prepare for the loan process also. That will also take some time, right? So everything is going to take some time. So time is an important factor here. So if you are still thinking about applying, you should not think anymore. You have to start as early as possible. Okay. So now if you have any questions, you can just text me in WhatsApp. There is a WhatsApp number displayed on the screen. You can text me and I will get the questions here and I can answer all the questions for you. Okay. So let me just check if I have got any questions and then I will answer the same. Just a second. Okay. Alright. So what is the post-study work permit option? The post-study work permit option, this is called like PSW, where you get like 1 to 1.5 hours, 1 to 2 years, depends on the country that you go. This means like after completing your studies, you get this time to find an opportunity. So when you find an opportunity, you can convert your student visa into work visa and you can continue working there. And that option is available in all the countries. Okay. So if you see like as I showed in the map, like you can study anywhere you want and you can work anywhere you want. That's how it works. And that is available. Definitely it's available in all the options for you. Okay. 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 So now what is the options to apply for PR? Okay. PR, yes, you can apply. See, as I told you, you can become a permanent resident if you stay there in the country for 5 years. So 5 years you stay there in the country. After 5 years, you are eligible to apply for PR. So if you get PR in any of the European countries, US, UK, Canada, Australia, all these will also come under a visa-free country for you. And that's a major benefit for you, right? So yes, of course, that is possible for you. Okay. What is the total cost to study to complete my master's program in Germany? Okay, see, not only in Germany, any country you go, even if there is a tuition fee, the living expenses will be like less. Okay, so the overall expenses, if I see, it's around like 15 to 20 lakhs to complete the studies for 2 years. If you're going for masters, for 2 years to complete the studies, including tuition fee and living expenses. Okay, so in some cases, there are options where you can study for free also. Some countries are giving some regional scholarship where you will get paid for the living expenses also. So that is possible, but we have to see that how it will work out. Okay. Okay. Alright. So how expensive is the cost of living for students in Europe? Okay, the cost of living, it's around like, as I told you, it's very nominal. Like it's plus or minus like 30,000 for a month in Indian money. That's how it works. It starts from there. It depends on each and every country also, right? So we apply to all 2-3 country options together. So but on a general, if you see, it's as low as like 30,000 for a month in Indian money. Because less than 26 years, you get a lot of subsidies. You get subsidy in for the stay, for everywhere you go outside, for the student ticketing, everything that you will get subsidies then. So that's an advantage that you can also make use of it. Okay. All right. So English thought programs, is it really available in public universities with less tuition fee? Yes, of course. Wherever you go, see, in general, when we apply for a program, the program itself is called as international program. International program, the medium of instruction is 100% in English. So you can complete the degree in English. So it is not required to learn the local language. Okay, but learning the language, it's up to you. Learning a language, see, if you ask me, learning a language is like a skill set. So if you have that skill set, it will definitely help you. And universities will also give you opportunities to learn the language. But it is not something mandatory that you need to do it. Okay, you can do it on your own interest. You can do it. It is not required for studies. Okay. Ma'am, can I study sustainable energy engineering after EEE? Yes, you can study engineering and sustainable energy engineering. You can study. In general, to study energy related courses, you should have completed thermodynamics. So if you have a subject called thermodynamics in your course, you are eligible to study energy engineering. Okay. What are the job opportunities and after completing the studies? Okay. See, job opportunities are, as I told you, like you have this post-study work permit option. You get this time to find an opportunity only. Okay. So when it comes to job opportunities, it's all like industry connected programs. So if you do your internship in a proper company, you can very well convert that internship into a full-time opportunity. So it's highly possible. So job opportunities are directly proportional to the industrial connections. I always say this. So the country should have more industrial connections. Only then we can go and apply for a job, right? Europe is full of industries. So that's not a problem here. But you need to have that skill set to apply for a job. That is very important here. Okay. What are the requirements to get scholarships? See, scholarship, it depends, totally depends. Scholarships are it is based on merit scholarship, it is based on your economic situations. So it totally depends. If you are eligible to apply for scholarship, we will apply for it. Okay. So we will see your profile. Based on the profile evaluation only, we can tell you whether you are eligible to apply for it or not. But if you are eligible, yes, definitely we will apply for it. Okay. So you can see some of the interviews in our YouTube channel where we have mentioned like 100% scholarship and all. But these students have got the 100% scholarship. So yes, if it's possible for your profile, we will apply for it. Okay. All right. Okay. So are there any other questions? Let me just check once. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I have answered all the questions. So in case if you have any questions in the future also, you can text us in the same number. We will answer for it. You can also comment in the YouTube live. YouTube, like, this the comment section is there, right? You can also comment it. We will answer for it. Or you can connect with us directly. So don't waste that time and all. So just connect with us directly. Talk to us. Understand your profile. And based on that, you can take up a wise decision. Okay. So thank you all for attending today's live. I'll see you all in the next session. Thank